What's up, GoalChasers? Happy New Year. I already did a New Year video, but I just want to say Happy New Year again. 2023, the year of consistency. All right, so for those who are new to the channel, my name is Tashombe Berry, aka Cali Hussle 619, and this is GoalChasers. All right, so for those who are wondering what Hussle 75 is, let's get to that real quick. So for a lot of people, they've heard of 75 hard, and I did the 75 hard, and I really enjoyed the 75 hard. I was looking at things that have worked for me in the past when it comes to losing weight, working out, and being consistent, really. And I know when I was on that 75 hard, I was very consistent for at least 75 days. And I ended up losing 41 pounds. So what brought this on was I was watching some of my old videos and I found that one and I was like, wow, I saw the weight loss, I saw the energy, I saw that spark that I've been wanting. And so I decided, why not do a 75 hard or something like one? Because, if you've done the 75 hard or read the book, they say that anything that deviates from a 75 hard, so if you don't do one thing within that, in those guidelines, it's not 75 hard. So this isn't 75 hard. This is Hussle 75. This is gonna be something different. It's gonna be something that I made that I feel that I can be consistent with, because at the end of the day, you can do 75, whatever the hell, and if you're not gonna follow through with it, I need something that lasts longer than 75 days. I feel like these 75 days are just like something to get you started. But if you're not gonna stay consistent with it, then what are you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? Because I did the 75 hard, and after that first 75 hard, phase one, I didn't do phase two. Then I just went back to my old ways and gained the weight back. So, I wanted to build something that I can do for longer than the 75 days, and something that is not gonna be so hard that you're just sitting around counting the days, something that you don't even think about and you're doing it. I wanted to blend something between your 75 hard and atomic habits, creating, that is what we are basically trying to do, is create great habits so that we can go on about our day. So now what I said, what me saying that, 2023 is the year of consistency, I've been making a lot of changes, but not hard changes. If you watch Atomic or read Atomic Habits, then, it's talking about 1% changes. And some of those changes I've made are, we'll get back to that. After we talk about what the rules are for this Hussle 75. I get a little carried away, go off at a tangent, ramble a little bit, but, I'm excited about this, so I want to bring this to you. So let's see, let's go over the rules of Hussle 75. So like I said, if you've done 75 hard, a lot of these are very similar. All right, so first thing, pick a diet. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna do the low carb diet. I wanna do a low carb because it works for me, and because it works for me. It seems easier for me, like, to do low carb than anything else that I've tried. So I wanna do low carb. I did low carb last time and I lost the 41 pounds in 75 days. So yeah, drink a gallon of water a day. Complete 2 workouts. Now, where this is going to be different is for the Hussle 75, it's 2 workouts. It doesn't have to be outside and inside, or outdoor and indoor. It can just be 2 workouts. You can do them at the same time in the same place. So if you go to a gym, the 2 workouts, one has to be cardio and one has to be like weights or some kind of a resistance training. So for 30 minutes each workout, so it totals an hour, and that's the least you have to do. So you can split your workouts, 30 minutes here in the morning, 30 minutes in the afternoon, however you want to do it, but they need to total an hour a day, and 30 minutes needs to be cardio, 30 minutes needs to be resistance training or weightlifting. Let's see. So another thing that is different than the 75 hard is, so 75 hard requires you to read 10 pages a day. So for this, I decided 10 pages a day or 30 minutes on an audiobook. So I don't know who commutes and who doesn't, but I know I commute. I commute every day, and it's good for me to listen to an audiobook. I can't read while I'm driving. A majority of my time, well, not a majority of the time of my day, but a lot of my time is commuting. So that's the perfect opportunity for me to just soak up this information, soak up this knowledge. And so for me, an audiobook works a lot better than sitting down and reading. But you know, I decided to do a mix of the two. You know, if I do have time to sit down and read 10 pages of a book or however many pages, but at least 10, then, you know, I'll try to do that. But for the majority of the time, I'll be listening to audiobooks. And what I'm listening to now is called the 5-second rule. Very good. And another one that I was listening to, I was listening to before this one, was called No Excuses, and it's about procrastination. That one is really good. It's really dry when you listen to it, but if you're listening to what the person is saying, very good information, very good information. All right. So another thing they had on the 75 hard challenge was to take a progress picture every day. I don't feel that that's necessarily necessary, and you know, I'm speaking off experience because I did the 75 hard, I did all of that, so I feel like one a week is fine. But if you want to go by the 75 hard standard of every day, there's no problem with that either. But at least once a day or once a week, just so you have some kind of record of each week how you see your progression, and also weigh-in. There was no weigh-in required on 75 hard that I remember. But for me, I like to weigh in every once a week, just to see if what I'm doing is actually working. Now, they say the scale's not your friend, but we all are addicted to the scale in some sense of the word, you know. We all like to go and weigh in. And so I figure if you're gonna weigh in, you know, at least once a week, get a weigh-in in, see if what you're doing throughout that week is showing any progress. And a lot of times just seeing that progress is motivating. And so, you know, that's definitely something to do to help motivate you. Now, if you gain weight, obviously that's not gonna motivate you, but you can see if there was, you can look at your diet for the week, or look at your exercise for the week, or look at what you did for that week and find out where it was where you feel that, you know, you kind of fell off course, and then correct that for the following week. All right, so why did I choose this challenge? I feel that I needed to make a challenge that was going to work for me. You know, I felt like I needed a challenge that I could do and it not stress me the hell out. You know, 75 hard was hard, and I was counting the days down, and I think it was more so the indoor outdoor workouts that was hard because, you know, like I said, I commute, so to work over an hour each way, you know, coming back it's like 2 hours. So I'm tired when I get out of work. You know, when I get home, I'm tired. So that workout was really hard, but it is a mental thing. It's a mental challenge, and it did show me that I can do these things. But now what I'm looking for is to do it with convenience. You know, I want to do it in a convenient way to where my schedule is not affected, my sleep's not affected, my job's not affected. I want to do all these things and have it become a routine that I can carry on for, the rest of my days, And so that's what I was really looking for, and that's why I chose to do this. When do I plan to start? So I plan to start on Monday, the 23rd. That will be the start date. So I've been prepping my food, prepping everything that I'll need to make this happen for the 23rd. So if you're watching this before the 23rd, and you want to join and want to do the challenge, then, let's start together, the 23rd. But if you're watching this after the 23rd, you can start whenever you feel like starting and just go 75 days. That's the start of it. And then after that, it can work in a phase 2 or phase 3, but I think the goal is to those 75 days are to create the habits that you'll need to just go on from 75 days on. You've created these habits that you can because nothing in this challenge is is something that you can't continue after the 75 days. All right, so I do want to implement a weekly challenge also every weekend. So this week I want to walk a 5K, walk a 5K. So I'll find or not this week, but next week, I'm sorry. So it would be on the 28th, January 28th, I would like to walk a 5K. So right now I'm able to walk a mile, and that's I'm doing it, and I'm able to do the elliptical for longer. So I have been working out. So, I said this is the year of consistency. I have been doing my thing for the last 3 weeks. I didn't want to get on here straight off the couch and not have anything to report, I guess, So I have been doing my thing. I believe the last video I made, I weighed in, and I weighed at 441. So I have recently weighed in as well, and I weighed in at 433. So there was some weight loss made. So these changes that I've been making are working, and I am excited about that, and I'm excited to see what else, happens. I want to see, slim down, tone up, the weight to go down, all of that good stuff. So stamina going up, everything. So anyway, that's the goal. So I do want to do a challenge every week. So for those who I guess don't understand why I want to do a challenge every week, for me it's a way to test my workouts for the week. So you work out for the week and you push yourself. Now what? And before I used to play basketball, push myself, and it was great to see the treadmill work and the elliptical work pay off on the basketball court, because now I'm running more, running further, or I'm running faster, I'm running more, I'm chasing cats up and down the court, where at first when I came in there I was getting winded from running down one time. Now I'm going back and forth, jumping, doing everything, grabbing the ball, rebounding, all that, and so it was eye-opening to see the changes made. Like, it wasn't just in my head anymore. It wasn't like, dang, I wish I could run back and forth and jump up, grab the ball, none of that. I was actually doing it. So that is what pushed those workouts for me. That pushed me to keep improving. So that, the 5K, again, when I could barely walk a lap around the track, and now I'm running a 5K, getting a little participation medal or whatever, it does something to you. It motivates you more to see that hard work paying off, because that's definitely what it's doing. You're paying it forward. That that hard work is paying off. And so, you know, that's why I like to do a challenge. Now, your first challenges, it's going to be tough. So my first challenge of a 5K is going to be tough, but at the end of the day, I've started, for those of you in live in San Diego or know San Diego, there's a lake called Lake Murray. I've started Lake Murray, and they have benches all around the lake. It's a 6.5 to 7 mile trail. I think it's 3.5 miles one way each way. So 7 miles? Yeah, 7 miles. 7 mile trail. They have benches all through the trail. I don't know how far they are apart, but I know what each one of them feels like. You know, at each bench I had to sit down and take a break, because my back would hurt. I was so tired. So the first time I did it, I did 3 miles, and I'm telling you, horrible. Felt bad. I felt like crap. But I showed up the next week and did it again. And I didn't sit on so many benches. Now, in between there, I'm in the gym. I'm doing the elliptical. I'm working out. That following week, I'm not sitting on so many benches. And then it got to the point where I was able to run the whole thing. Not a fast run. I've never been like a runner for time. I've just been a runner for, you know, distance. I did the whole 7 miles, jogged the whole thing. Now, that to me was amazing. I never would have thought I could do 7 miles. I also did the Spartan Super around that time. So, I mean, your boy was getting it in. So, if anything, you know, I want to inspire people, and I want to inspire myself, and I want people to inspire me and motivate me. And so that's why we got this GoalChasers. So, that's about it. You know, I wanted to make this short, sweet. I don't think it's as short as I thought it was going to be, but regardless, if you like this and you want to participate, or even just watch my watch my progress, and show your progress, then please like, subscribe, and I'll see you at the next video. All right.